Hey guys, what's up? Sci-Hi here. It's April Fool's, so we're going to try this unorthodox, weird cycling deck described in the last video. Definitely check out the link below. Check out the deck tech if you haven't already. Quick couple of modifications I made before we actually take this on the ladder for the first time and just see how bad or hopefully slightly good it actually is. I added the 4 hollow ones. Gonna roll with this. It just has too much synergy. Hopefully it'll be good. I trimmed a couple of Magma Opuses and 2 Mizzix Masteries to make room for that. Just felt like sometimes the Opuses in just a couple practice games I played got clogged in your hand. They're definitely good if you can get them off on the 3rd turn to do the Mizzix Mastery Opus trick, but trimmed them down a little bit. We'll stick with just the hollow ones, more cycling cards. Could have more upside in the overall game plan, but also cut some of the Inspiring Vantages, just made room for some basics, just because coming into play tap lands isn't really good, especially if you're looking to nail four mana for a much needed Zenith Flare, and shouldn't need that many duels. When we're cycling so many cards, shouldn't be that big of a deal. So that's the deck in a nutshell. Let's save and exit and give it a whirl on the ladder, see what happens. Gonna actually go ranked just for fun. It's April Fool's. Not expecting much out of this, but be pretty cool to get some wins. See what happens. Sure has been just a tremendous amount of April Fool's jokes all over Twitter and social media. It's almost exhausting. And now to have to deal with these googly eyes, I mean, it's almost too much. Alright, I guess we'll keep. Is there anything for 2 mana we might want to play next turn? We might just drop the retreat, so it'll come into play tapped. That way at least we'll have 2 mana for next turn to try to maybe resolve a Stinger or Acquisitions Expert, because we'll to give them a card. I guess we could just part with a land here. I don't know, Mizzix Master is not really doing anything right now. Yeah, we'll just ditch that for now. And of course, yeah, bad decision. There's the Opus. Yeah, I should have ditched just one of these other cyclers, but oh well. Well, guess I'm just gonna hard cast this. Just get one of our cycling enablers out. Curious Obsession. Well, we don't really want to block. They are gonna get a card, but so now maybe we'll maybe we'll just hard cast the Reformation, get that online, and then just begin cycling the end of their turn. And I don't anticipate blocking, but I'm just gonna attack. Well, milling me would be good, actually, so I'm happy to be milled. And of course, if we get milled a whole bunch, that'll just power up our Zenith Flares even more, which happened back in the day with the standard version of this deck. Rogues was a thing back then. It was actually, I believe, a really good matchup for this deck because you actually want to be milled, which is kind of weird. So let's go ahead and cycle the Boon. Could consider. Oh no, never mind. I was thinking I still had the Mizzix Master in hand. There's a hollow one. We have to get our 4th land in play, even if this will come into play tapped. So maybe this is a cycle for 2. It's kind of unfortunate. Actually, very unfortunate. Could consider cycling the retreat, but seems too imperative to get land right now. And I could consider just hard casting this. So at least get a blocker or force them to kill it. Quench it. And then Ninjutsu, losing the Curious Obsession. Definitely gonna draw cards now and get to recast it, which is pretty sweet. One blue. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce. So I feel like we can't really, we really need to start protecting ourselves. We've got to kill some of this stuff. And just, I guess we'll just Zenith Flare. Hope they don't have a Spell Pierce right now. Try to get rid of this. To play on. Wow, 2 hollow ones on top. Alright, I guess we start cycling away. attempt to cast Hollow One for free. It's gonna meet another Quench. Could have played the Mountain to try to play around that, but I just was more interested in cycling to try to find more things. We got to find another flare. Obviously, it'd be a big flare. Gonna need to find one fast because we're gonna be dying pretty quick here. Yeah, that's actually relevant that they can start removing things. Yeah, it makes sense. They don't want to. I mean, really, if I were them, I would be removing the flare. That's the most dangerous thing to get Mizzix mastered, but whatever. Now we're gonna have to find. Well, this is going to be really tough because we don't even have the mana really to chain. We have the sweepers, so gonna have to get lucky here on these next couple draws. Nice. But hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce again. And I mean, I'm tempted to just go for their... No, I gotta just get these creatures out of here. They're too dangerous. And I'm doing it now because I don't want them to untap and have all that land, have access to another Quench or something. So, alright, play on for a little bit more. They've definitely drawn a lot of cards though with this. Damn. That is brutal. There's the mastery. Here goes another flare. It's too much damage. Alright, I don't really see how we get out of this. We would need to like gain life. Blockers aren't going to block anything there. I will. Can't deal with the air. All the creatures in the air. Ditching that Mizzix mastery proved to be really a bad decision, especially when I drew the Opus right following. But give it another go. We have better luck. They're going first. Only one land. I mean, we can cycle into lands, and we're on the draw. Screw it. I'm going to keep the one lander. Not much to lose anyways. Alright, there's a land at least. Well, probably just start cycling the least relevant things. Obviously the Boon can't cast anyways, but yeah, it's just the aggro deck of the week. These red aggro decks are so polished at this point, just so aggressive. I mean, I would ideally like to use the healer to gain life, but we're under so much pressure that I think I'm just going to play the Stinger in anticipation of trying to block something, try to stop this Robber of the Rich. But the trick is we just have to somehow try to stay alive. Which is looking difficult. Looking challenging at the moment. They've got a Footfall Crater of their own. Okay, there's something. Can actually get that down at least. Start cycling a bunch of crap. I'm trying to hold on to the healer if I can help it, but so I could just, yeah, could hold on to the healer because the life gain could become important, and just I'm just gonna hard cast the hollow one then. Maybe like an Ember Cleave would really wreck us right now. Can effectively give anything haste now. Just I'm gonna be stuck on lands a little bit over on their side, which is a-okay with me. 'Cause we needed to buy some time. Go ahead and get our 4th land out. I mean, I'm tempted to just drop the healer and the Reformation, but it's a little risky. I mean, we kind of want to gain some life, maybe get another blocker out. Could even make an argument to just flare now, just to get the 4 life and maybe get the, maybe get Kari Zev off the board. But no, I'm just gonna go healer. I do want that life, and then I'm probably just gonna continue cycling. Opponent's probably wondering, like, what the hell kind of pile of garbage am I playing against right now, maybe. There's a champion. All right. I guess I keep the healer. There's just so much upside, so much potential life to be gained if I can just hang around and survive. So maybe I just I'm a little worried about, getting pinged for 1 with that 1 land. So normally I would just block this. It's just a better card, but either way it'll die, but at least I would kill the ringleader in this case. So I'm just gonna go like that. Go ahead and take first strike damage. That's fine. damage. Just gonna take 5 more. Probably want to just try to gain life now if we can. Okay. So that's a lot of land. So it'd be great to have Tectonic Reformation out, but it feels really, you know, I guess then we could start cycling to gain life that way. I mean, it's getting a little greedy, but hopefully we can swing that. I mean, or this much safer play is just to flare now, honestly. We'll dig into more. So I mean, the way this could go awry if they like bolted one of their own creatures and this got countered because it didn't have a target. I think we let's just bomb this thing. And not gonna play a land. We can cycle more of them. You know, we can function off 4 lands and just not run out of gas. Not even gonna attack. No point to try to turn the corner yet. I think we gotta stabilize here a little bit more. So now we will get one of these out. Check that box. And I guess technically we could get a rescuer out. And just start creating even more value. I mean, there's not a huge incentive to do it right now. That's scary. Alright, we'll cycle this. I kind of need, like, alright, so this is like 5 first strike damage. Not really gonna, I don't have much hope of killing that, so we can just chump that and just outright kill this. And then the question is, you know, do I want to take 4? Probably want to kill this, get this off the battlefield. The rescuer could be important. I mean, we'll have to gain life. But the rescuer could be important for making chump blockers as well. Well, I don't know. I just want to get some of this stuff off the battlefield. Yeah, these Magma Opuses look really bad right now. Much rather just have more cycling. They kind of, they don't make sense in the deck. They're pretty much useless unless you can combo off with mastery, but that's how we learn, by testing. So go ahead and cycle this. Get that guy. Then we'll wait to cycle this during their turn. Again, I still gotta play defense. You know, still not really completely out of the woods by any means, and that sucks. Yeah, no way I can save it. Well, it's gone. Yeah, I mean, we just have to chump it. Yeah, the Opus, I mean, I could cycle that, but it's useless without the Mizzix Masteries yet. That doesn't really have... Yeah, it's not looking good now, so I'm just going to keep cycling, try to find something more relevant. Damn, and there's the Mizzix Mastery. Alright, well, at least we know we have it now. We're one land short. Or no, we're not. We could actually just do that right now. That's it. It's really strong. So after shit-talking this, now it's actually going to, like, be kind of good. So we make a treasure and we just mastery. We can at least get Torborn off the battlefield because that's really just so strong right now. I do have a Zenith Flare though. That'd be for 8. That's almost just seems better. Just pad our life, kill him that way. So we're gonna be able to keep cycling. It's just I mean, this is a pretty silly, grindy game so far. How many flares is that? Just one so far this game? Alright. Do we just kill the Bone Crusher? Is it really that valuable to keep getting 1/1s? Probably is actually, but feeling frisky to get in there. No, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe if I chump, I'm not gonna... I think I just take this. Well, if it has an Ember Cleave, it could be pretty bad. It'll be bad either way. I want to just build up more humans so I can actually like have enough to try to kill him. Would I want to play this first? The life is totally relevant. It's a very good card in the matchup. Seems like a no-brainer. Don't want to overthink yourself. It's literally one ladder game. It's a lot of time, but we're just playing a new deck, getting a feel for it. So, but now I'll just do this turn, get our 1/1. And a light. I mean, as soon as we find like another, couple of flares, it'll become easy mode. There's another cycler. That's good. Not gonna hard cast it. Just gonna. I mean, they've got to have Embercleave. It's kind of a weird build. There's a Kumano Saga. I don't know why they wouldn't just attack with both, but yeah, this first striker's kind of obnoxious. But I could chump block for days, man. Oh yeah, trample. I completely forgot that was on the battlefield. Alright, I'm just gonna start cycling. We're just digging at this point. Auto tap solution has changed. What? It's a new one. Oh, because I'm cycling it? That's weird. Just dig, baby. Play this for free. But now I'll probably wait on it. I don't really want to give up any of this. We're just hanging around. You know, the next flare is gonna be like almost lethal. It's just a matter of finding it at this point. At least the hollow one, now we actually have like a viable blocker for this stupid chain wheeler. There it is. 12. I guess it's not. Well, we'll get closer to lethal here for sure. Actually ripping through the entire deck at this point. And probably just see what they do. Just blast them for 13 at the end step. I mean, that was, again, that was only, this is only the second flare. Still got two full flares floating around, and I don't anticipate any graveyard hate, so they're only going to get larger. And they pass the turn. Just going to flare up their face. That may demoralize them. There's another healer. That should really squeeze them out. Pass. And there it is. Alright. We're on the board. Let's try another one. Pardon the interference. Got nightfall is upon us here. Gotta adjust the lighting. Try to fix that. One moment. Okay. We got one cycler. We're on the draw again. Hollow one cycler, 3 lands, Mastery of Flare. Seems alright. I mean, I don't really know like what a bomb hand is. Oh right, we're gonna take out some of those Mizzix or the Opuses. Just seem too situational in this deck. Much be better just to have another cycler. The Mizzix Mastery is good though, to just double up flares, as well as the draw 4 cards. The blue cycler card. So I feel strongly about Mastery, but the Opuses just seem kind of odd here. Probably gonna take those out. Yeah, just everybody's just on aggro, red aggro, and best of 1. I mean, I can't blame them. It's a super easy deck to just grind a mythic really quickly. It's on the play. It's so difficult to beat. So I can't cycle 3 cards to play Hollow one this turn, obviously, so I'm just gonna hard cast a Rescuer. Don't even have 3 things necessary to cycle, but it may draw into them. That's another reason why the Opus kind of sucks, because you want to keep cycling. That hurt. Goddamn Chain Wheelers, Whirlers. More land heavy hand. This is where that enchantment really helps to be able to cycle all the lands away, but so we gotta just try to cycle into something. Opus. At least we have a Mastery to actually make use of this. Another Torburn. This feels like just the mirror from last time. So this sucks. The first strike combined with that extra damage. This was going to be the perfect blocker, but that hurts. Yeah, it's too much damage. I think we've got to try to start killing some of this stuff. And our flare is so just a baby flare right now, which hurts. I mean, we probably want to just at least get a chump blocker out there, I think, and look to... Because yeah, we have to try to at least chump block something. We'll make a treasure, and if we somehow can survive, they've got a lot of lands. Could be an Ember Cleave. Oh no, this is gonna be a Bone Crusher. That's gonna just about kill us. Nothing we can do about it. so much damage. I can finish this off with a burn. But yeah, I think we're dead. There's not enough life. Zenith Flare is not big enough at this point. I mean, at best, yeah, we're just dead because we could get a flare up to 4, cycling this, cast it, kill this, but that puts us to 6. They do have 7 damage. And if only we could do this at instant speed would be like the only way. That would just kill us if we target it. Another mastery. Well, actually, since we drew the Stinger, I guess we can try to actually live now. Assuming they don't have a burn spell. Oh, they have out of Raminette rooms. It's over. Sorry. Just wasting time. Anyways, alright, that'll do it. At least we won one game. I think we learned that the Opus doesn't really make sense. I mean, it can be good, but I think it's way more important to have to just get you want to keep cycling. So I'm going to make some tweaks and continue playing the deck just to see if it's got any more potential, but that'll do it for now. Anyways, guys, thanks if you're watching the end. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.